As concerns grow about Donald Trump's declining physical and mental health, an important question arises. Is Melania Trump now serving as his personal caretaker? Now, before dismissing that idea, let's look at a series of compelling data points that suggest this may indeed be the case. There's been a noticeable shift in Melania's visibility. She attended a dinner with Trump last night, which is rare for her. She typically avoids public political events, yet she loves appearing alongside him more frequently. This change coincided with reports of Trump's health deteriorating. Now, remember that strange video showing what appeared to be garbage bags being thrown out of White House window. Trump claimed the video was AI generated, insisting that the windows could not even be opened. But he also mentioned that Melania had recently tried to open a window to get fresh air inside, something he said was not possible. That inconsistency was nothing. What makes this even more interesting is that Melania is reportedly leading Trump's AI-related initiatives. So while Trump claims the video is fake, he also places Melania at the center of both the alleged incident and the broader AI narrative. Finally, it was pointed out that Trump was initially scheduled to be the Paris yesterday with President Zelensky, French President Emmanuel Macron, and other European leaders. Instead, stayed inside with Melania by his side. All of these stages has shifted in her rule, not just as political spur, but potentially as someone now deeply involved in managing his well-being. What's also notable is that there was nothing on Donald Trump's official schedule that Tuesday. As far as we know, he did not even attend the meeting virtually, despite being expected to. Instead, he called in only after the meeting had already ended. It seems he sent Steve Witkoff in his palace, but Witkoff reportedly left after just 20 minutes. Later that evening, Trump did show up at a dinner that eventually included members of the press. The dinner was attended by several tech CEOs. Mark Zuckerberg and other major figures in the AI were present. During that event, Trump was asked pointed question, do you plan to speak with Vladimir Putin in the near future? What's striking in this moment is how much Donald Trump appeared to rely on Melania to help him understand a simple question. In my view, it's yet another sign of ongoing physical and cognitive decline. We have seen this behavior before. He often seemed disoriented or unaware of his surrounding. Remember those clips where he asked, where is President Stubb? Where is President Stubb? Referring to the President of Finland, while the man was standing right in front of him. Or when he looked around confessionally for congressman who was literally right next to him. In this instant, Melania started to clarify the question for him. And she tells him they are asking if you are going to speak with Putin soon. Just watch Trump's expression during the exchange. It speaks volume. Let's play the clip. And then I want to walk through a few more important points.
After your phone call with Ukrainian President Zelensky today, do you plan to speak with Russia's President Putin in the near future?
What?
If you will speak with President Putin in the near future.
I will be. Yeah, I will be. We're having a very good dialogue. I settled 7 wars.
Alright, so that's one key data point. But another important detail in my view is how frequently both Putin and Zelensky reference Melania when speaking about Donald Trump. Now you might say, well, of course, they are married, but this is not seen to be about a happy, supportive relationship. Based on available intelligence and behavior clause, it appears Melania may be taking on an increasingly active, possibly even primary caretaker role in Trump's day-to-day life. I want to show you something from a conversation between Trump and Putin around my during 2025. During that exchange, Putin reportedly brought up Melania saying things like, "We really respect you, your wife. We want to hear more from Melania." He mentioned her several times throughout the conversation. Now, no, on one level, Putin could have been trolling Russia state media. His history of mocking Trump by resurfacing Melania's old modeling photo. But I believe there's something deeper here. It's likely Putin was referring intelligence suggesting that Melania is now playing a much more central role, not just a spouse, but as someone managing Trump's health and presence. Let's take a look at the clip.
Compassionate First Lady, I would tell you she is very dedicated. In fact, if you look at just what I heard, Putin just said they respect your wife a lot. I said, what about me? No, they like Melania better. That wasn't good. I don't know if that was good. I'm okay with it. I'm okay.
We are seeing this pattern continue. Let me also show you a clip of Zelensky acknowledging Melania. Zelensky thanked Donald Trump for a letter Melania wrote to Putin regarding children. However, the letter does not mention the harsh reality of Putin's involvement in kidnapping, sex trafficking, and human trafficking of Ukrainian child. Interestingly, Melania's letter has the tone and style of something an AI might have generated. I am not sure who actually wrote it, but it definitely feels AI produced to me. Notice how frequently Zelensky bringing up Melania. Its pattern worth paying close attention to. Let's watch this clip.
Thank you. And using this opportunity, many thanks to your wife, First Lady of the United States. She sent a letter to Putin about our children, adopted children, and my wife, she, First Lady of Ukraine. She gave the letter. It's not to you, to your wife.
Oh, I want it.
Yeah. So we're saying this sensitive topic. Yeah.
Okay, now we are seeing Trump loyalists like Energy Secretary Chris Wright publicly praising Melania to an almost absurd degree. These loyalists say whatever you need to stay in Trump's good graces. Lately, they have been claiming Melania deserves the Nobel Peace Prize, calling her brilliant, wiser than everyone is, and smartest woman on earth. I am not picking this up. For example, Energy Secretary Chris Wright recently said Melania is the wisest person among us. It's important to note that Melania has also taken control of the White House AI initiative. Just think about how utterly bizarre it is that Melania is now running AI program while the Energy Secretary declares she is the smartest of all. To me, this fits with the idea that she is taken on caretaker role. Let's watch the clip.
I want to show you, our viewers, a clip from Melania as she announces this presidential challenge.
The President's National Artificial Intelligence Challenge invites every student in America, from kindergarten to 12th grade, to unleash their imagination and showcase the spirit of American innovation. Our educators will guide and empower you through this process to build a brighter, stronger future for us all.
Your reaction?
Oh my gosh. Look, I'm working every day on using AI to figure out how to cure cancer or launch fusion energy or understand dark matter. Our Defense Department's trying to figure out how to keep America safe. We're using different applications. God bless the First Lady. She, of course, is wiser than all of us and is realizing the real killer app of AI may be to lift up the education of children across our country, no matter where they come from, to expand their life opportunities and bring them new possibilities. She's inspiring everyone to come together across the cabinet, across the industry, to focus on what's America's biggest challenge: give our kids better educations, better tools, more optimism, so they can pursue the American dream. I am so inspired by that lady. God bless her.
Well, she's certainly taking on something that is going to change our world forever.
Some days ago, big press conference was not actually held by Donald Trump at the White House. As you know, Trump usually tries to hold multiple presses events daily. Instead, last night, he appeared at the event with Melania, who seemed to act almost like a hearing aid or caretaker helping him along. Earlier in the event, Melania spoke about how robots are now part of our reality, that the future is no longer science fiction. Although when he said robots, it almost sounded like she said something else. Anyway, here's roll the clip.
Cars now steer themselves through our cities. Robots hold steady hands in the operating room. And drones are redefining the future of war. Innovations of first-generation humanoids, factory automation, and autonomous vehicles have surged from private sector investment. Every one of these advancements is powered by AI. The robots are here. Our future is no longer science fiction.
I hope this is all to make sense, because now you have Anna Penina Luna, a mega Republican congresswoman, saying that the Nobel Peace Prize should go to not Donald Trump but Trump and Melania. Let's take a look at her statement. Play this clip.
Do you think that the Nobel Prize Committee, Peace Prize Committee people will actually come around? Or at some point, I guess maybe they need him more than he needs them.
Most certainly, if the Nobel Peace Prize Committee knows what's good for them, they do the right thing and nominate him. But also, too, I think that Melania Trump might also have a nomination. I think that she's been very instrumental in discussions with Russia. And also, too, I think that she's going to be a key reason why we're able to broker peace with Ukraine.
I love that. They could be the first joint couple to earn the Nobel Peace Prize. And then even better would be if they then turned it down.
I think word has spread among the mega influencer too, because they have been sharing fake image of Melania on a Vanity Fair cover. The headline read, "The America Queen Melania Trump's silent revelation inside the private world of America's most enigmatic first lady." On the other hand, Gavin Newsom mocked the fake cover, pointing out that Melania was never actually featured on Vanity Fair. Melania's team reportedly to leak the New York Post that she had turned down the Vanity Fair cover, but it seemed no one on the magazine editorial or writing staff wanted to be involved with her. Then you had Gavin Newsom mocking the whole thing, jokingly calling himself the American King and referring to his own vocal revelation inside the private world of America most enigmatic governor. So you see he is clearly talking job at Melania as well. I also want to highlight few other important details as we go through this. During Trump's campaign and even the first administration, he promised that Melania's immigration status would be addressed. Since there were many questions around it, she claimed to have graduated from college, but it later turned out never actually graduated from that school. The story of how she met Donald Trump is pretty unusual. She worked for a modeling agency that reportedly brought young Eastern European women to the Kit Kat Club where they would meet wealthy men. Trump reportedly met her there. There are a lot of strange details around this. Then suddenly Miranda received an Einstein visa, despite not qualifying for one, to say the least. And remember when Trump said Melania would hold a press conference to ask her all questions about her immigration status? That press conference never happened. Let's play this clip.
They said my wife Melania might have come in illegally. Can you believe that one? No. They said headlines. Maybe she came in illegally. Maybe. Let me tell you one thing. She has got it so documented. So she's going to have a little news conference over the next couple of weeks. That's good. That's good. I love it. They said Melania Trump may have come into our country illegally, and how would that be for Donald Trump to be talking? Here's the only problem. She came in totally legally. I mean, so it's one of those things. All right, but you'll see it in a little while. I said to her, no, let it simmer for a little while. Let them go wild, let it simmer, and then let's have a little news conference and have some.
Instead, Melania has been focused on selling a variety of trinkets and merchandise. She's been selling a Swarovski crystal Melania ornament for $99.99 as Merry Christmas America ornaments priced at $90, and a Melania Trump book. Here, her name, images, and likeness have also been used on $500. First Lady Melania Trump 24-karat gold bill will sell for $9.99. It's unclear whether she issued case and desist letter or if she is okay with her name and likeliness being used this way. Notably, all of his merchandise has been heavily promoted on Trump's social media platform. She is selling all kind of USA memorabilia, Lady Liberty item, which she is apparently making money from, and bridal figurines with Swarovski crystal. She is even stand proudly behind her new photograph and similar things. Now, let me tie this all together with a video of Donald Trump addressing the infamous clip of garbage bags being thrown out the White House window. Trump claimed this video is AI generated, that it's not real and never happened. But listen closely around the 35 to 40-second mark when he talks about Melania wanting to open the window to get some fresh air. Was Trump reacting? Was Trump reacting to a portrait smell as the details? Could the garbage bags have contained something related to his health or issue that his team wanted to that his team was discreetly disposed of bypassing normal channels, and Melania just wanted some fresh air? Pay close attention to what he says here. Let's play the clip.
There's a video that is circulating online now of the White House where a window is open to the residents upstairs and somebody is throwing a big bag out the window. Have you seen this?
No, that's probably AI generated.
So
Actually, you can't open the windows. You know why? They're all heavily armored and bulletproof.
So that's a fake video.
Well, it's got to be because I know every window up there. The last place I'd be doing it is that because there's cameras all over the place, right? Including yours. No, but every window, I've never seen a window that's, in fact, my wife was complaining about it the other day. She said, love to have a little fresh air come in, but you can't. They're bulletproof. And, number one, they're sealed. And number two, each window weighs about 600 pounds. You have to be pretty strong to open them up. No, that has to be, where was the window? Let me see.
Maybe from the renovations.
Which is the window?
It looks like this is on the 15th Street side, I think.
Yeah.
So right here.
Yeah, those windows are sealed. Those windows are they're all sealed. You can't open them.
Obviously, this video is not AI generated, but Melania is now closely tied to AI initiative. So Trump keep mentioning AI this and AI that. Here's the video again, showing the object being thrown out the window. And now we know Melania wanted the window open. Let's play the clip.
There you go. You got it.
And finally, here's Donald Trump admitting that whenever he does not like the answer or wants to cover something up, he simply blames it on AI.
It's the kind of thing they do. And one of the problems we have with AI, it's both good and bad. If something happens really bad, just blame AI. But also they create things, you know, it works both ways. If something happens that's really bad, maybe I'll have to just blame AI. But there's truth to it because I see so many phony things. I saw something as I was growing up from the time I was a baby till now. I said, who did that? It was AI generated. So it's a little bit scary, to be honest with you. But those windows are all very heavily sealed.
So you be the judge. I am just laying out the evidence and sharing my thoughts.